Now the first command that we want to type is we want to set it to read the type of tag that we have, which happens to be ISO 15693. So from the data sheet, we know that ISO 15693 is protocol 3. So we type P3 return. And now this has set the reader to read ISO 15693 tags. Next, we want to turn on the continuous scanning, and from the datasheet we know that the command for this is the letter K. So we type K return. Now if we go back to the reader and we present a tag to the reader, you can see that the red LED will blink every time it detects a tag. And if you look on the screen, you see that an ID has appeared for each of the tags that were scanned. Okay, we will now demonstrate programming the user memory. We place the tag that we want to look at onto the reader. And the first thing we do is, to make it simpler to look at the data, we turn off continuous scanning, and we do that with a capital K. So now continuous scanning is turned off. So if you remember from the data sheet, to read user memory is a lowercase u, and to write user memory is a capital U. So we want to read the first memory block. So we'll type U0, comma, and then the number of blocks we want to read. So if we want to read one block, it's U0, comma 1. And you see it returns all zeros because this tag has not been programmed. The user memory is blank, so it returns all zeros. If we want to read 2 blocks of memory instead of 1, we just type U0, comma 2. So now we read, it's showing 2 memory blocks, etc. So we can do 3, U0, comma 3, or we can do 4 blocks, U0, comma 4, etc. So as you can see, this is the user memory and it's all blank. Now we will demonstrate how to write to user memory. So as you know from the datasheet, the command for writing to user memory is a capital U. So we type capital U 0, because we're starting with the first memory block, comma, and then the data that you want to write. So each data block is 4 bytes, and each byte is 2 hex characters. So we'll just type all ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Return. So return the capital U, which means the command was executed successfully. And now if we want to check and verify that we did indeed write to memory, we can try a lowercase u, U0, comma 1. And you can see that we did in fact write to user memory all ones. Now we could try that again and write something else to the second memory block. So let's try capital U 1, comma, and let's try writing all 2's to the second memory block. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 bytes. Return. And now let's try reading back the first 2 blocks of user memory. So we do U, starting from address 0, comma 2. So you can see the first memory block is all 1's and the second memory block is all 2's.